And I'm scared. How are we gonna figure that? Mickey Mouse.
Oh, it's but like a weird Russian
Mickey Mouse.
He's Mickey Mouse. Oh. That's what he sounds like. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with Angel. What's going on? Blah.
Let me tell you what's going on. Put up like a little newscast thing around me and emergency alert.
Yep.
The air quality here is terrible, and I still went to the beach yesterday. We're talking Chernobyl.
We're talking Chernobyl, y'all. Everybody, it's like I said, like when I was prompting it, season nothing. It's the finale. It's season nothing, episode 5, the final episode.
This is the will they won't they tell the truth?
Will they won't say right? Will they won't they like divulge it? It seemed like she gassed up like old dude to do it, and that he's probably gonna do it. Maybe there's an element to which Skarsgård's character, like, you know, like he does it, he says it, like whatever, and like they're ready to fucking throw the book at him, maybe kill him, maybe take him, you know, like take him off the board, and maybe he goes like, I can see it was like, I can't stop them from discrediting you, but I can stop them from killing you, or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I could totally see that element of it. So we're ready to jump into it. We got to. So we appreciate y'all very much for hanging out with us as we've gone through Chernobyl. If you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Okay. This looks like some time has passed. There's like green shit.
Grass. And trees. Oh, he looks familiar.
We're just demonstrating that like there's a semblance of like the pall of the calamity is maybe like no longer with us anymore, or not as hard with us. Oh no, wait, is this flashback? I thought that was Vasily. I think it's flashback. Yeah, it is. Oh,
the other guy that I said looked familiar was the guy who put his back against the door.
Okay. So it wasn't we moved on. We're going before, because we have to litigate what the fuck led up to it.
Naturally, they'll put me in charge once he's gone, and then I'll need someone to take my own job.
Oh, so there's all these like little.
I could piss Sidnick off.
Political decisions.
Oh, so they're like desperate for it to go good.
3 years I've tried to finish this test. 3 years.
Interesting. So they're like hot to try to get the test done when they could have, should have waited.
Because they want movement.
They want to get that promotion. That guy just looks like he should be playing like an Imperial officer in like a Star Wars something,
Yeah.
Doesn't he? I mean, there's a lot of those guys here. Look at him. He's trying to see what he looks like in the fucking.
This power trip.
Ooh, and he's doing the Borat King of the Castle. King of the Castle. I feel like this is likely forward in time, because it happened in '86, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So trial time, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. Hearing time, trial time. Now this guy giving him the Gen Z stare.
Right. So you're just gonna come up. People don't even ask you for a vape anymore. They just look at you like that.
Turns out you're quite good at this.
At what? Lying.
Oh shit! Okay, so he's fudging it a little bit.
Statecraft.
He's like,
But he sold the lie.
Of the Soviet Union.
Our highest honor. They haven't even given it to me.
Oh wow.
Promotion to director
Shit.
of the Kurchatov Institute.
And these rewards are not yours yet. First, your testimony at the trial.
Comrade Jakov.
So that's they're dangling this carrot in front of him, my friend. Like,
You gave us assurances. The reactors would be made safe.
and maybe they
It's
haven't.
been months.
Once it's over, we will have our villains. We will have our hero. We will have our truth.
He doesn't trust that though. After that, we will divulge where the Epstein files are, and we will give the list of the names. Like,
this is why I have trust issues.
Yeah, right.
Chernobyl specifically.
There we go. A lot of times, like when I'm in watching like TV, I see somebody smoking. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh shit, hair's falling out.
How's your health?
Oh my. Yeah, there's a lot of times where smoking kind of looks like really kind of cool and sexy and like, you know, it does not in this show.
No,
in this show it
makes me.
It is like it looks like a belabored, like it like when you have your first cigarette, like when you're hungover, and it just reignites the hangover, and you're like, why did I do this?
At the trial, you're going to tell the truth.
You just say you're going to tell the truth in the trial.
Do you think that these scientists, handpicked to witness a show trial, will somehow be stirred into action by me?
You don't know unless you fucking
some heroic stance.
do it. You know?
Seem...
Yes.
I get it.
If somebody's telling me it's a rigged trial, I'm like, why am I gonna?
Right. But then if I'm also pulling clumps of fucking hair and I'm throwing it in my old, in my scrambled eggs in the fucking in the thing, I'm almost like, fuck it, dude. Like,
all in these books.
Damn.
These are the ones who are still alive. These are the ones who are dead. They died rescuing each other, putting out fires, tending to the wounded. They simply did what had to be done.
So have I. So I've already given my life.
Right.
Isn't that enough?
No, I'm sorry, but it is not.
That's my girl. What he was saying in the last episode was so true. Like, you can have all these moral grounds, but as soon as like there's a thought about a gun being pointed to your head, like where does your brain turn?
Or that's like the GOT thing where they're just like, you know, like you know, loyalty to your vows and to different things that comes easy until like it becomes not, until it's not. Are they having it in Chernobyl?
That would be fucked.
But they're like, no, it's totally great
fine.
over here. Yeah. I don't.
The Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union and the Presidium. Soviet
It's Status the Manus.
They're just bringing.
They got them all
back.
in here. Jesus Christ.
Indictments: Viktor Brukhanov, Anatoly Dyatlov, Nikolai Fomin.
Look at him. He's aged
accused of violating Article
about
220,
15
Section
fucking
2 of the
years.
Criminal Code of the Soviet Deputy Chairman of the Council of Ministers and head of the Bureau for Fuel and Energy.
Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of fucking Stannis Baratheon. That's not him. That's Roose Bolton, Ramsay's dad.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
I got
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. She's lift up the thing and he just goes.
Why was there need for
And
a
then it's
safety
over,
test
yeah.
at all? Brukhanov knew that the problem was not solved at all. The backup generators took approximately 1 minute to reach the speed required.
This is like almost like the first time I'm hearing about it, so I'm just very like,
Yeah.
like, you know,
I've just been nodding.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Any questions?
No.
He coughed in a fucking movie or a show. He's fucking toast.
The second time they tried, they failed. The third time they tried, they failed. The fourth time they tried was April 26, 1986.
Did they fail? Like, this is the first I'm hearing of any of this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe because he was saying they were doing it for 3 years.
That's right. Oh yeah, they kept trying it, and like, this is like our last chance to get it. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Comrade Hamyuk.
Okay.
Yes, she does get to speak.
She does get to talk. That's cool.
Oh God, she's gonna die.
Oh God, she's gonna die.
Competent management would have insisted on cancelling the test. These 3 men allowed it to proceed. It created 2 problems. One of them is scientific in nature, and the other is very human. This is the one we will consider first.
She's like, I'm gonna
At
leave the
midnight,
scientific. She was just like, I'm gonna leave the
there is a
scientific
shift
stuff to
change.
you when I tee you up. Oh, all these guys before they melted.
Oh my God, I'm literally edge of my seat.
No, I mean like, well, no, and we never really saw like the fucking explosion. We just saw it from afar and like some of the aftermath. Like, we're gonna actually see it happen. Or we might. I don't know.
They couldn't do it on the day shift, so they've given it to us.
To us? We don't know what...
Oh shit! So they've never done one.
700.
They do it during the day.
I have to do something I've never done before with Dyatlov looking over my shoulder.
Oh, don't worry.
Right.
We'll do it together.
This is where
So
all
they
the
didn't
personal
have-
fucking ambition shit comes in. So they're not. They don't know what to look for. They don't know what the fucking like. They don't know if something's going wrong. What to do. Like.
He says to follow the cross-down instructions.
So then why are they crossed out?
That's no good.
Follow the crossed out instructions.
Right.
Kirschenbaum, I haven't reviewed. We only just found out. We're there. Review it. Let's go.
So this guy was a cunt. Like from the jump. Not even after the shit went wrong. Like you know.
So even if you were honest about not knowing how to do it,
Hey,
he was gonna yell at you and make you do it anyway.
Shut the fuck up and do your job.
I've never done this with the power so low before. It's okay, I'm with you.
Aw. These poor babies.
All these guys are dead. All of them.
Were these the two in the hospital?
The
or
one,
no?
the one guy that was real bad, like
Yeah.
red eye,
Is he
like
the left one?
Yeah.
Leonid Topchenov, the operator responsible for controlling and stabilizing the reactor that night, was all of 25 years old.
Right.
And his
She was the
total
one. Remember, she asked
experience
his
on the job?
age.
The time is 28 past midnight. But inside the reactor core, something far more dangerous is forming. A poison. The time is 28 past midnight.
Also, she's like eating this up as far as like presentation, like the writing of this is it's like, but there's a poison dwelling in the thing. And you're just like, damn,
Yeah.
like it's like shit, like,
Come on.
oh, buddy, come on. Ooh, cool camera work.
I know that they're filming for other countries and stuff right now, and that's why you see that guy. But do you think that would actually be a real camera, like for the show too?
I wonder.
The reactivity which generates power either goes up or it goes down. All the operators do is maintain balance.
They're so hilarious because they just have to sit there and dead-eyed take it. Like,
When the atoms split apart, they reduce reactivity like brakes on a car. But there's a third factor to consider.
I love that. Hell yeah.
Love
dude.
that touch.
It just makes it feel more real. You know what I mean? Like,
It would appear we have a vicious cycle on our hands. And we would, were it not for this. And we would, were it not for this, the negative temperature coefficient.
He embarrassed
The nuclear
himself.
fuel gets
And the
hotter,
country.
it's less reactive. So, invisible dance that powers entire cities without smoke or flame. And
crazy.
it is beautiful.
It's truly
When
miraculous.
things are
Like, you
normal.
know what I mean? But
Xenon reduces reactivity. This is the poison Comrade Homyuk mentioned. Because of the delay, Chernobyl Reactor 4 has been held at half power for 10 hours. The xenon did not burn away.
okay.
We're starting to lose balance. At 28 minutes past midnight, the reactor
Blood
is
on
now
that one.
primed
You
to
think?
slow down.
Gotta be.
Definitely blood.
Yes.
on it.
Gotta be.
Less than but as it turned out, the men who didn't understand it either.
There is disdain in that look. Like,
Procrastinating. 10 other men in this plant would have done it already. Keep working, you're doing fine.
Oh, God.
that's so terrible. That's so bad.
I ship them.
Right.
Come get me when these old women are ready. Yes, Comrade Dyatlov.
And he just leaves. Not even there. That's
He's
like
supposed to be supervising
a
it,
fucking
and he's
resource
the
or
only one
something
who
like that.
knows.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh.
slow.
Whoa.
I didn't move any rods there.
And it's just dropping crazy fast. Fuck.
And he just left.
Right. Just to go outside and smoke. Like,
Even though you could smoke in there.
yeah. You can smoke anywhere. It's the
You
80s.
could smoke anywhere.
It's the
And Russia.
LAC disabled, global control activated.
Jesus.
Worse.
Whoa! We're skipping whole.
Exactly what you told me.
You're gonna tell me that you did everything right again, you incompetent arsehole?
I apologize for this unsatisfactory result.
We can also punch this guy in the face. They don't like you like that. It's like kissing somebody's ass like that.
We have to shut down, wait 24 hours.
No, we're doing the test tonight. Raise power to 700.
We can't raise the power from here. The rules.
Don't talk to me.
I apologize, but what you're saying makes no sense.
Raise the power.
No.
Ooh, fuck
Well,
yes.
It isn't safe.
King shit. There you
King motherfucking shit.
God damn it.
See, if I say it's safe, and if the two of you disagree, then you don't have to work here, and you won't. But not just here, you won't work at Kursk, or Ignalina, or Leningrad, or Novogaze.
He should have gotten death.
This is crazy. Yeah, no, I
He
mean, like,
should have gotten
absolutely,
fucking bullet.
absolutely. And they know this because they told all this to old girl.
I feel like death is too easy. I like that he said that, but death is too easy for him.
Oh my god.
Let him suffer the radiation poisoning in prison.
I wasn't in the room when they raised the power.
If you weren't there, then where were you?
You are a witness, not a prosecutor. I will ask the questions here. If you weren't in the room, then where were you?
The same fucking question.
Yeah,
Cam.
right. Okay, great.
No, Comrade Dyatlov, you were in the room. You wanted them to raise the power. This is a fact.
Me cheering Roose Bolton feels weird.
Right, feels really fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. Like, this guy fucking killed Robert Two B's, man. Like, oh my god, dude.
Court is now in recess.
Shit's coming apart. Like, I think they're just like it's coming apart at the seams. Like,
He looks sick. Somebody call a recess now.
yeah.
And I'm scared. How are we gonna figure this? Mickey Mouse.
Oh, but like a weird Russian
Mickey Mouse.
He's Mickey Mouse. Oh. That's what he sounds like.
They said it wasn't serious. I believed them.
Man.
You know why?
He was a believer. I mean, he's a company man. Like,
I'm an inconsequential man, Valera.
wow.
That's all I've ever been. I hoped that one day I would matter, but I didn't.
Wow.
I just stood next to people who did.
Everything we asked for. Everything we needed. Men, material.
Like when you're hanging with your boys and you're just like, it was like, dude, you're such a good guy. It's like, you're such a good guy. I mean, like, it's hard. I mean, two guys staring.
They heard me, but they listened to you.
Right.
They mistakenly sent the one good man. God's sakes, Boris. You were the one who mattered most.
Shit.
It's alive.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Harris Skarsgård killing that scene, man. That was
poor
so
man.
good. I think it was just lovely to see just people just appreciate like how fucking difficult each other's role was, and like how so terribly wrong it could have gone if the wrong company, like if you get like a fucking Dyatlov, what if you get the Dyatlov of his shit?
Comrade Legasov.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
To make matters worse, the reactor isn't hot enough to produce sufficient steam.
oh damn. Oh my god.
So it's taking away
The
from
only
the
way
light.
to safely raise power from the state is to do it very, very slowly over the course of 24 hours.
Which is what that guy wanted to do.
Wants it done
And they were
now.
like, you're gonna jack it so we can
Akimov
fucking.
and There were 211 control rods in Reactor 4. Akimov and Toptonov completely withdrew 205. Remember,
Right.
control rods. The emergency system has been disconnected. The only thing keeping the reactor in check is water and xenon.
And they still did the test. I mean, they probably didn't know that it was gonna fucking like melt down, but do you just say, cool, fire me, whatever? I mean, like, I know it's hard
But
to
then
know.
somebody else is gonna do it and you're gonna die. Because you're still gonna live in the area. They
guess.
sealed
So
it
we
all
get-
off.
Right.
It's too slow for the test to deliver any valid results. And if we add more water, there will be even
I
less.
said it's enough. I know what I'm
He
doing.
know.
Still
I mean,
get your-
he's got his shit together. He fucking
He should have been in charge.
seriously.
Less than 2 minutes remain.
Oh, those poor fish.
Oh, they're
Yuvchenko,
dead.
a mechanical engineer, is in his office.
Poor baby.
yeah.
Karavozchenko Reactor section foreman
This
in a
is sad
refueling
because
hall
these are literally
high
the
above
first characters that we were introduced
Yeah,
to.
and they were and they were doing the first, like,
and everything hit really well based off of their characterization.
And
but
then
now we get to see them
We
again.
get to see them whole again and unknowing and being led by this absolute fucking
They did a
horse's
really
ass.
good job with this.
Yeah, they did.
Did everything right.
Oscillograph on.
I mean, everything right. You did everything that you were told.
I don't normally do this, but she's cracking a second one. She's stressed.
Yeah, man.
Steam increases reactivity.
Oh my
increases
god.
Heat, increases
But there's
steam.
nothing in there to
increases
stop it, and so
reactivity.
it fucking explodes. Like,
The remaining xenon decays away.
And now it's
power is
all
rising.
power.
this is a fucking brilliant fucking
Yeah.
way to set this up
Nothing
too. By
left
the
to
way,
stop.
I don't know if this is how it actually went down, but it's
Now it's
brilliant for
all
us to
gas,
follow.
no
It helps
brakes.
us follow it, you know.
In every control room of every nuclear reactor in the world, there is a button with one single purpose. That button is called AZ5.
Here we go.
Press
Moment of truth.
AZ5, but
Right now, you gonna do it?
What are you waiting
Your testimony is concluded. Your Honor.
Court is now adjourned. We will resume tomorrow.
Let him finish.
Whoa! Whoa! Throwing his weight behind him, helping him out, just like he did the whole time.
They're both dying. Come
Giving
on.
him, he's giving him the legitimacy to do it. You know, that was all that he did before. Shit.
And he just gave him that thing. You were the most important. Like,
Yeah,
they listened
absolutely.
to you.
He didn't. I mean, they were gassing each other up. They didn't know it. You know.
AZ5, a simple button to shut it all down. But in the circumstances he created, there wasn't. The shut at 1:23:40, Akimov engages AZ5.
Okay.
These rods are made of boron, which reduces reactivity, but not the tips. The tips are made of graphite, which accelerates reactivity.
Oh damn!
Why?
And all at once, you probably had to do it slowly.
For the same reason our reactors do not have containment buildings around them. We don't use properly enriched fuel in our cores. For the same reason, we are the only nation that builds water-cooled, graphite-moderated reactors with a positive void coefficient. It's cheaper.
Woo! Y'all some cheap bitches. And cheap, broke bitches. And
1:23:42. Perevozchenko looks down on the enormous
I
steel
remember
lid
this
of the reactor.
visual. This is fucking
and sees the
horrifying.
impossible. Control rod and fuel channel caps, which each weigh 350 kilograms, are jumping up and down.
350 kilograms.
That's like what, like almost like 600 pounds or something like that a
1:23 and
piece.
40. We do not know how high the power went. We only know the final reading. Reactor 4, designed to operate at 3,200 megawatts, went beyond 33,000.
Jesus.
1:23:45, explosion. In the instant the lid is thrown off the reactor, oxygen rushes in. It combines with hydrogen and superheated graphite.
That's crazy. There's the graphite.
And you get
The
that
beam of light.
That is the creepiest fucking. Again, something you see in like an Avengers movie or something. You know what I mean?
Legitimately Godzilla.
And then he was the one that ordered those motherfuckers to go in. They had to go walk in the water. They had to go do all that stuff. Like,
Shutdown button could
it's like your ass should have been fucking going and shutting that shit down in the water.
Comrade Legasov, you're contradicting your own testimony in Vienna.
Testimony in Vienna was a lie. I lied to the world. From the KGB, from the Central Committee, and right now there are 16 reactors in the Soviet Union with the same fatal flaw.
Professor Legasov, if you mean to suggest the Soviet state is somehow responsible for what happened, then I must warn you.
Somehow
that it's anyone
responsible.
dangerous.
Because of our secrets and our lies. They're practically what define us.
Jesus.
When the truth offends, we
With the
we
camera
lie
shot.
and lie, and every lie we tell incurs a debt to the truth.
Bars. Bars.
Sooner or later, that debt is paid.
Oh my god. Woo! Chills.
That is
Oh
how
my god.
Lies.
They're all uncomfortable.
Well,
Nobody's
now they're just like,
backing
it's
him
like
up.
I'm sitting on a fucking powder keg that I didn't know about. Like,
He did the right thing.
oh yeah. I mean, this is what he's doing right now is why we have this show.
But I feel like there's a way to phrase it like you could still go about it without throwing all of Russia on it.
You can maybe
You know what I
soften
mean?
it up
like,
a little
you could
bit.
soften it. You could just
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
at the
yeah.
time we
Right.
didn't know that this was a thing,
Right.
but now we do. Can we
Right.
fix it?
Yeah.
God, they put him in the room.
Yeah.
Ho, ho.
Oh, oh.
As a student, you had a leadership position in Komsomol, Communist Youth, correct?
You already know.
Answer the question.
Yes.
You already know.
Yeah, right.
It's on your paper.
Right.
In that position, you limited the promotion of Jewish scientists.
There it is.
But what I want the most is for you to know that I know. You're not brave.
In a just world, I'd be shot for my lies, but not for this, not for the truth.
Right.
No one's getting shot like ourselves. The whole world saw you in Vienna. It would be embarrassing to kill you now. And for what? Your testimony today will not be accepted by the state. It will not be disseminated in the press. It never happened.
Damn it.
Damn it. So he did it,
You
but
will let other men, lesser men, will receive credit for the things you have done. Your legacy is now their legacy. You'll live long enough to see that.
Damn. What
wow.
the fuck?
It's like no. Well, no. This
What
is
role
very
did you
KGB because they specialize in
He didn't know what I was going to say.
What role did Homyuk play?
compromat and
None. She didn't know either.
damn.
It would be curious if you chose this moment to lie.
I went it alone. I went solo.
I would think a man of your experience would know a lie when he hears one.
And in some ways, he never gave them any assurances. You know.
You will remain so immaterial to the world around you that when you finally do die, it will be exceedingly hard to know that you ever lived at all.
I refuse.
Why worry about something that isn't going to happen?
Damn.
Like some of this dialogue is incredible. I mean, like, and that is very KGB. Like they really excel at like mind games and kind of control, and that's like it's why they've been so good at. It's why they've focused so much on dissemination of misinformation, like when they've been fucking with us and stuff like that. And that's because Putin came up in the KGB and he saw how, you know, how powerful it could be, how, you know.
Gaslighters.
Oh my god.
But he took it. He
did
said
it.
they had nothing to do with this.
There's probably an element of, you know, I know she knows that it was the right thing and it's worth doing and stuff like that, but she's also got to feel like a little like, oh yeah, like I fucking pushed him to do this. You know what I mean? Like, she's probably wrestling with that too.
What she said was correct. Although nobody stood up with her, these people heard it. It is going to have a positive
Well, no.
effect.
And then I think
Truth, we fail to consider how few actually want us to find it.
The tapes.
right. We're only a couple of years away from like
Truth doesn't care
the
about our needs
USSR
or wants.
literally
It doesn't care about
failing,
our governments,
and then
our ideologies, our religions.
and then I'm assuming that's where,
It'll lie in wait for all time.
and then that's where like probably the
Last
reforms come
is the
in.
gift of Chernobyl. Where I once would fear the cost of truth, now I only ask, what is the cost of lies?
You're kidding. Wow.
Whoa! So there was like
Right.
that's crazy. Damn. Interesting. Okay.
That's why she was such a bad bitch. She was everybody. She Shaka Khan's every woman.
That happens a lot when they do these.
But I love that they mention that.
That they divulge it. That they don't just like.
Because I was about to say there was that many people helping him.
1994 years and 4 months after he was sent to Chernobyl. Oh man, look at them.
Damn, the casting director went.
They went crazy with them for sure.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the little fucking nerd.
No repercussions. Got it. Oh, when I was born. Maybe I'm him reincarnated.
That's the real dude.
Permanently entombed.
Yeah.
The scene where they were throwing all of their stuff down there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You can go there. I mean, like, you can look up YouTube clips of people like going and checking this shit out.
It's still.
They said he said for like 20,000 years. Like. Oh.
Fucked up.
So crazy.
Why is everything giving me giant?
It's killing it,
goosebumps?
man. Like, oh my god. Whoa.
The bridge in the beginning with
when
the
they were
ashes.
just hanging out and they were like the
woman and
oh
her
the
baby.
the miners. Love that we're going back and we're kind of like running it back on like everybody that we watched, you know, like.
You're kidding.
That's crazy.
I literally kept saying, "Oh, they're dead."
Yeah.
$600,000 people.
It showed them that they weren't invulnerable, and that was the thing that they fucking valued the most of anything, you know.
Well, all these lies once you.
Only until 2017.
Designed to last 100 years. Just 100 years.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow. Because they kind of couldn't.
$93,000 deaths.
Right.
That's a fucking.
Isn't that insane?
Yes.
Incredible, man.
That was crazy.
Wow. What'd you think?
So good. I feel like I've recommended it to so many people so far.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From immediately watching it, and
yeah.
I've mentioned it here. I will literally go home and then watch it a second time.
You're gonna watch it with.
It does not even make it any less. I'm like just as locked in. It's
yeah, right.
Like
yeah.
I can watch it twice in a row and it's fine.
Is it kind of is it like this almost like this kind of interesting historical like true crime because it's so fascinating because it's real and it's so effectively made and impeccably rendered, you know what I mean?
And then on top of it, like, people know, like, even when I went into this, I was like, I know about Chernobyl. Obviously I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you think you know about it, and then there were all these lies that were being told, and people getting half-truths, and, you know, not
You knew
knowing.
that it was the site of an accident.
Yeah. I think, and that's, like, like, every person that I have talked to who had, like, started it said the same thing, where they're like, I knew it was bad, I didn't know it was, like, batshit crazy bad.
like potentially, like, rendering inert, like this, like a countryside, like a large countryside.
This is world-ending shit. Like
Yeah.
if they didn't figure that shit out and all of those had the same thing, we're cooked.
That's why
radiation cooked.
Yeah,
man.
that's why there was like a huge like push for denuclearization, like back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's like a lot. They did like tons of benefits with like different things, like the no nukes movement and shit like that, which like you can understand. I mean, like if you know,
it's scary shit.
I mean, like
we're putting just people in charge that just are greedy, selfish, and look what happens.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, a brilliant culmination, perfectly balanced too. Like just 5 episodes. It was for what they did and the type of story that they wanted to tell. It felt so like just kind of perfectly like the Reactor. It's about this balance and this beautiful dance, he called it, or whatever. And
that visual was crazy.
It was great. I mean, like it was very simple, but it was effective, and it really walks you, especially for me, when you know, ADHD motherfucker, like it was visually very oriented and shit. And then he keeps taking everything away, and then that's what happens. And then you kind of feel it's interesting. It's like they would throw these numbers around and stuff like that, and things that we would absolutely kind of like lock in on and be like, oh my god, that's so crazy. But it seems like it almost took this entire 5 episodes to bring us to that point where it feels like we kind of truly
we got it.
We like kind of truly at least understand an element, or at least we can follow this to the point where like we can kind of draw these conclusions for ourselves, and we can. Remember, I was saying, like, I'm trying to spot the lie, and like, and it wasn't necessarily that. It was just the fact that, and it was brilliantly put. It was so satisfying when he was like, "Let him speak."
Yeah.
I got up. You jumped out of you jumped out of frame. I mean, like, but that's when, like, and that doesn't happen that often. That doesn't fucking like that's only happened a couple of times. Like not even necessarily with not even just you, but like only a couple of times. Like we've done like a couple of Manly movie Mondays. This one thing happened in this one movie, and like I remember like Cruz like got up and literally was like. like this for like I don't know, like a minute or something like that. Yeah, and so. And it was and especially coming off of a very it was like that was a scene that gave you like a charge. It was almost like it's like we're cheering like we're watching like a Rocky movie or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and it was a courtroom thing about a guy just being like, no, let him speak. You know, like that says a lot about how well this show is able to get you kind of like invested and stuff. And also coming off of like a weirdly kind of like not weirdly, but just like a kind of a very kind of emotionally tender scene between those two guys, because they both are be like, we're both fucked. We're both done. We know it.
And I said it earlier, like he was dealing with existentialism the whole time, and like him saying like, how long do you have, and him saying a year, and not feeling important or cared about in this world, or like
I've always been like, what do you say? I've always been like a lesser man, or
like
something
unimportant.
Like that. Yeah, an inconsequential man. Right. I think was what he said. Yeah.
And so like for him to give him those props finally to
both of them, they were both.
You guys were working hand in hand, and he was right. Like I had all these ideas, but they would go nowhere if the person wasn't listening.
Yep.
And he
if you
was
didn't
listening.
back me in the way that you got behind me, and you gave me legitimacy in order to facilitate the means to stop this shit. And then he was the figure that was like. He was like, we would have probably, and also like, and the fact that he was kind of so strident, and they were pushing each other in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, and then also old girl, like I think it was really,
they did her really well.
And
I love that they showed all those people, because I was about to say it's a little shady that they just gave him all this credit, and like there was a lot of people working on this.
Yeah.
And for them to say we put all of those people into one incredible character to show that. It was great to see that, give them their credit,
and then they put them on screen. You know what I mean? Like, and that happens a lot more than you would. It happens a lot in biopics and in stuff like this, in nonfiction, like melodramas and stuff like that, where they will just take like two people, just cram them into one guy or whatever it is. I really respect the fuck out of the fact, and also because it's just so serious, and because it's really happened.
Yeah,
you know what I
want
mean? Like,
people to have the flowers that they deserve. Like, they were asked to do these sacrifices, and like most of the time,
to do the impossible.
It's not even asking them. You're being told in question form.
Conscripted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So like they did so much for us, like as a whole, and all these people. So like they definitely deserve to be recognized.
It's a great move, but it almost makes me wish like that if you do that, like we can understand that, and like we could. You should say that if you like make up wholesale a motherfucker, like, or whatever it is, to encapsulate several people or something, you should just say that at the end.
Yeah, this is the most respectful way to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think and because of the stakes of it, you know what I mean. And some of those title, I do that. Like I haven't seen a good like after like movie or after show like title card where they say like where are they now. Like there were some brilliant moves in there where they were just like they said that she'd never have, you know, they're heaping on a lot of sad stuff, and it's like they were wrong. She lives with her son. It was like whoa, that's what it's. It was just a perfect little note. You know what I mean? Like obviously I was prepared for it to be sad. You know what I mean? But like a little. You never know. You never quite know. Like,
and it also shows like how much they put into the specific characters they were putting in there, like having her story in there and being like, this is where she is now and keeping up with it. It was really nice because the last thing we literally saw of her is her next to an empty fucking crib.
Oh my god! Yeah,
like
it's like that one. It's like what's the saddest classifieds ad you ever wrote? It was like baby shoes for sale, never worn.
Crazy.
And it had that feeling of it and shit. And so, yeah, I don't know. All that stuff was brilliant. Like this was awesome to revisit. I'm really glad that the patrons fucking.
I'm so happy you guys picked this.
It's a good one. I mean, it's a tough watch, but there's something. Like I'm not super. Like, especially because of how they did it in the beginning. I mean, like, it's heavy, but, like, I don't know. I mean, like, it's an interest, like, they are very heroic.
Yeah.
This is heroism. This is maybe, like, amongst the most clearest examples of heroism, like, that you could ever imagine. Like,
and they mentioned it, there's just so much sacrificing going on.
What you rating this one? This is a 10 out of 10?
This is a 10 out of 10.
This is a 10 out of 10, isn't it? It really is. I mean, like, and it was also nice for us to watch something that ends strong.
Yeah. Great ending.
Great ending.
My friend was like, one of the people I had recommended it to said that they had just gotten to where they're going to go to the trial. So then in my head, I'm like, that's the finale.
Yeah.
And they literally said, which is another thing that they did so well. They got everything done so fast and so impactful because they told me they were like, I'm not going to watch the rest of it. Like, I don't think I have 3 episodes of Court in me. And I was like, 3 episodes? You're on the finale. They're like, oh, then I definitely want to finish.
Right.
I think they thought there was 8.
They were kind of thinking like
all.
the typical kind of number that we kind of rounded down to, which
but
is like 8.
Even with the 5, take notes, Game of Thrones. They were able to fit everything in there organically. It made sense. They got everything going. It wasn't rushed. It was just a really beautiful miniseries.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen a couple miniseries
sometimes
general.
they can be bangers. I mean, sometimes they're not. I mean, it's the same thing with shows. I mean, sometimes you get some really special ones, and sometimes it's not.
This hit.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, and again, this came out in 2019. I mean, like, and this was coming out the tail end of like the first Trump administration, which was obviously like
was one too many.
Which was already enough. And they have a similar thing. Like they're dedicated to the idea of projecting of power, of being in control, of being and trying to dictate the truth, to gaslight the fuck out of everybody, those that support them, those that don't, and it's like that's another big thing that Andor talks about, which is like. It's like the people like that are able to thrive when the truth becomes like a fucking subjective fucking enterprise.
Yeah.
Like when you can't agree on what the fuck actually went the fuck down, that's how you know, that's where society starts to kind of lose itself and stuff and stuff. And so I thought that they did a fantastic. I mean, everybody crushed it. Like fucking Emily Watson was incredible. Jared Harris crushed it. Stellan Skarsgård was great. Like all the principal guys, but like all the other, I mean, shout out to Dyatlov. I mean, like that guy is that. I was like, like even watching him smoke cigarettes, he can't stand it. He was in it in the same way that like you hated like other, you know, just hateable fucking characters. Yeah. Great job.
You know who else? I don't know his name. I don't know his name in the show either, but the guy that I said he looks familiar when I didn't realize it was a flashback, who held the door open, who died with the cigarette in his mouth. Yeah. I don't know what it is. That man is a star.
That man's a star, goddammit. Absolutely.
When I saw him again, I was like, so many visions.
You went right back to it because you remember was holding it, and it was just like.
He just did such a good job in that first episode. I feel like he was one of the strongest. Like he was helping people. He accepted it. He was there. Like to see him again was nice.
They know how to maximize like very limited runtime, and really did a great job as far as just being like, I know that this one person, even if they're only going to be in this one part of this like when we're fucking shooting dogs and stuff like that, like I can. In my mind, think of all three of those guys. Yeah. And their dynamics, I can remember perfectly. I might not remember
their character
names
shifts
and stuff like that.
Like when things happened. Yeah.
Very potent and very, very good. And like, and that's throughout the whole. That's throughout the whole damn thing. Some of the bars. So I mean, like, I didn't like what he was saying, but like the bars of like the KGB guy. Like the shit that he was saying,
insane.
Like
the dialogue,
super villain.
The writing
shit.
in this show was so fucking well done.
Yeah, there was a couple. There's a couple ones
there were
like
bars.
Yeah, bars for sure. Like, and so I don't know. I mean, like you can see why people were like being like, yes, let's go for it. You know what I mean? And so thank you again to everybody who fucking
got us
on this train. Honestly, like I remember me and the Draces have always said we're just and I love being proven wrong, but because people would be like, you guys want to check out Chernobyl? Now all of us had already seen it, and we're just like, and we're thinking in a certain sense like, you just kind of want to watch it, just go like for fucking whatever. And obviously we've already seen it, so we didn't have the conduit to which we could do it and everything. But this was absolutely this is a fantastic show to cover, to do a reaction to. It shows you that I'm still like I think I got some pretty good ideas. I think I also got some fucking maybe not as good ideas. Or I occasionally will get a little pithy about stuff. And the one thing that our audience and our patrons and everything like that, like they got fucking great taste. They got really good taste and they got good instincts. I just want to say thank you guys for getting us over here. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us as we've gone through Chernobyl. We got ourselves a couple of 2-3 different new shows that we're going to be covering with Angel, because we're not letting you go. You got to stay. We can't. We're putting out like among like the last like 2 of the GOTs, and people are like, please do something else with Angel. Like they don't want to let you go, and we're not. So we just want to say we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us. We got a bunch of stuff on the horizon. We're going to be checking out Alien Earth. We're going to be checking out Breaking Bad. We're going to be doing a Sinners like reaction coming up pretty soon. Let's like if Jay can't do it, then we just gotta fucking jump in and just do it ourselves. So we're gonna, but that's gonna be coming up real damn quick. So we got a bunch of stuff coming down the pike. If you guys want to get a load of all of that shit for a pretty damn fair price, just hit us up in the link that's in the top end comment in the description below to our Patreon. It's just only $8 at the premium streaming tier. That gets you full and uncut access to all of our fucking Chernobyl coverage. Go to the backlog of that and everything else that we've checked out on the channel. You get a ton of stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. But if you cannot do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we'll check y'all later. Ha ha. Ha ha.